everybody, I'm Chloe Sutton with the Fitter and Faster Swim Tour, and today I'm bringing you a new YouTube video on open turns. So open turns are the turns that you do in butterfly and breaststroke races. You do a few of them in IMs as well, and it's really important in open turns to know the proper technique. This is one of the skills that I see most often done incorrectly. So I'm going to go through each step today, give you some great drills to learn how to do an open turn correctly, and then we'll go through and we'll practice doing an open turn really fast. So now we're going to go through the parts of the open turn, and this is a skill that I see done incorrectly so often. Most kids will either turn around or make really big movements with their arms. You want to keep everything tight, and you want to think of the turn as more of a backwards spin. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to approach the wall with a lot of speed and power. You're going to really accelerate into the wall and reach with your fingertips, keeping your head down. Then after you touch, you want to keep the wall really far away from you. I see a lot of kids pull their face all the way in, but you don't want to swim any extra, so you want to keep the wall really far away from you. Then you're going to use your core to drive your knees into your chest. You want to bring your knees in and get into that tight ball so that you can start to execute that backward spin kind of motion that you want in the open turn. Then one elbow is going to come back by your sides, kind of grazing right along the side of your ribs. And what you're doing there is you're thinking elbow your brother, okay? This arm is going to elbow your brother and then go out to make the first half of your streamline. As you're doing that, this hand's going to come up and call your mother. So this hand's going to come up by your head as you begin to roll backwards, and that's when it's going to reach up to form your streamline. As you push off, you want to stay mostly on your back. You don't want to rotate too much onto your side, and you definitely don't want to turn all the way onto your stomach. You want to spin backwards, almost thinking of it as a backwards flip turn, fall back, and you get your breath right at the very end, okay? You don't want to get your breath as soon as you touch. That's what happens when kids get tired. You want to keep your head down, and you get your breath right there. You just take a bite out of the air as you fall backwards. Then you can push off, get on your stomach, get into your streamline, and dolphin kick or pull out away from the wall. The first drill is a back flip to get you used to thinking of the open turn as a backward spin. All you'll do is lay in the water with your arms extended, and then you'll drive your knees and your chin into your chest to initiate a backwards flip. Try to see if you can go all the way around underwater. Now we're going to build an open turn. For these next series of drills, you're going to start by kicking with your arms extended. This first one, all you're doing is driving your knees into your chest and putting them against the wall while keeping your chin tucked. Now we're going to add in elbow your brother. Do the same drill as the last one, but this time drive one elbow back behind you down by your ribs. Lastly, we're going to call your mother. Do the same drill, but this time after you elbow your brother, drive one elbow up by your ear like you're making a phone call. Here's the full turn. Notice how I touch with two hands. If I touch with one hand, it would be illegal and I would get disqualified. See how one elbow drives down by my side and one elbow comes up like I'm making a phone call. Keeping your chin tucked is very important. Notice here how I get my breath right at the very end as I'm about to fall backwards underwater. Here I am from underwater. Notice my arm movements and how I'm able to shoot up into a nice tight streamline. Also notice my knees. As I push off the wall, my knees point mostly up but slightly to the side. This is one of my favorite drills where you can test out how tight your open turn is. I call this threading the needle. See if you can keep your head down, your arms in close, and your knees pointed up so that you don't run into the legs or the seat of the chair. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you get faster at your open turns. Please subscribe for more swimming videos made just for you. And a special thank you to my camera woman, Bella.